Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Geheimnis nach der Warhammer mod with, of course, King Emmanuel the Cruel, who has cancer since like he was 16. Now, you know what, that's probably why he doesn't have any child, because, and his wife is already infirm. But he's also the king that has finally retaken the Ever Peak from the orcs. So we're gonna cleanse this of greenskin presence, as we will do with this and this and this, and we're going to keep these provinces because this is our new capital, basically. Oh, it will be one day. It's not gonna be right away because we can't really. But I will just go back to sleep. Let's ignore all weird voices. Oh, the Horde of Everpeak. We can actually take this. I want to usurp this title. It's the duchy, so. And we could even create the kingdom. But do I want to have the kingdom under my rule? I kind of want to have the kingdom, to be honest. Just to have one kingdom for myself, you know. Sure, let's create the kingdom of Bark, the Principality of Everpeak. And I wish I could make that my primary title, but I can't. Upgrade it to a castle. Now we're just going to save up money so that we can rebuild the Everpeak, because that's going to be expensive. Ooh, and one of my expeditions has not worked out. Building up these provinces at all is going to be very expensive, and it's going to take a long time because how expensive it's going to be, but you know, that's just life. Life is life. Why is there no trade post here? Like, oh, I'm over my trade post limit. As soon as I get troops here, I'm going to place my capital over here. I might just wait until I can build the Everpeak and then build the Everpeak. You want Gavelkind succession? Are you insane? Pff, that's not enough. Well, if you want to, try your luck, punk. Cleanse of the greenskin presence. Indeed. Now we're just going to wait. Wait and get gold. Maybe sell some prisoners. Can have some gold from prisoners, which is nice. And this is also cleansed of greenskin presence. So now we are going to just... Really, we're just going to wait. There's not much to it. I might try to raise the centralization law, which I cannot do because I don't think I have the legalism high enough. We have a lot of points, which I'm going to use once we resettled our capital. We're being besieged by some kind of emirate. The white stack. I must send out people to find it. We could probably take over the Troll Mangler Horde. They do own Erkendorf, which is important to us. But he does have a rather strong... Oh, okay. So, they got more supporters. They have 3 kings. The king of Newmark, the king of Ezralankor, and the king of Adria. So, that's a nasty combination, if I've ever seen one. You want more council power? I will not be blackmailed. You didn't think about me having actual Bretonia as an ally, I think. And maybe even the Imperial Reichland, if I can form these lines. No, maybe you? Yes. Maybe even you? No. And of course I do have 2 vassals still. And a bunch of my own troops. Like, we're not weak by any chance. I am not going to raise these troops. We're going to call you in as well. My steward has died. We're going to get a new one. It's going to raise some taxes here. No, don't attack me here. Don't you dare attack me here. And everyone is coming to my aid. Yeah, I think you've made this decision without thinking properly first. Oh no, you've destroyed one of my armies. Oh, well. Nope, there goes yours. What a surprise. Could you not do that though? That's very nasty and annoying. Not that it really matters much. You are going to die anyways. Who can I call into battle? Oh, Avalanche? Sure. My allies will rip you apart. Lisa, you're ripping me apart. That's not even close. Don't know. I wish I could. It's not even the right. Not even the right. You know what I mean. Following words. Dude, we nearly lost this battle. I was very focused on my failings of quoting the rune, which, since I've been told about it, which hasn't been so long, everything is just revolving around the rune in my life. Really. I've seen so many videos about it. There's actually... apparently they made a new movie about it, which just came out, as I heard about it from a friend, so... And just everyone is making movies and references about it. It's just like insane. But yeah, you are tearing me apart, Lisa. I probably should look, not watch The Room. That you no one should ever watch that movie. But the new movie, something disaster, I think it is called. I think we just killed her. No, but something happened. Someone died. Yes, you died. And now your daughter is fighting your rebellion. She is paying for your sins. I'm probably going to make them all pay literally, because I want money. And I don't care about their titles. And if they rebel against me again, I'm just gonna crush them again. It's not like I have a big problem with destroying filthy rebel scum. You want my half-sister to marry your son, the King of Pavona. I accept. Was that your gold, or was that actually your prestige? Because if that was your gold, hot damn, that was your gold. Jesus. That's a lot of gold. I want that, because I could rebuild Balakvar with it, I could build the Everpeak. Maybe even Karagate Peak. But I'm never going to get... Actually, Karagate Peak is at war right now. I know he's going to be upset about it, but I might just snatch that from him. Also, I wanted to grant you Mortensheim, but now that you have rebelled against me, I don't know if I want that anymore. Pfft, white peace. As if, really. We won't do anything against him because he loves me, so... Oh yeah, that's the... Our allies have arrived. What do you mean we are not the leader of the siege? Yeah, we don't need to do anything anymore. 12,000 forces, 12,000 troops from our allies have arrived, so... Go and do it without me. Let's just ask him politely, for sure. Really, you want to not do this then, huh? Oh, because you actually became the emperor. Yeah, well... Really? Well, you're just gonna die then. Because if you don't accept this proposal, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna break it. You probably can break it, I would guess. Okay, the Civil War is as good as over. I mean, this child can't really, you know, she's not to blame for the Civil War. It's not like she decided to join it. She was just pushed into the role of... Excuse me? But why? Why are you independent all of a sudden? Pretty sure I've conquered your territories before. Well, let's see. She hates me, obviously. She doesn't actually have any gold, so you're probably going to continue to hate me. This guy, if I had actually 8 peaks, that'd be nice. But you know what? You can have that for yourself. What about you? You do have the gold. I'm gonna ransom you. You don't have the gold because apparently you are worth a lot. And I kind of want to ransom you as well. But apparently none of you can be ransomed right now because you're all poor, so... Well, we'll just wait then. I'm also going to call in all of my vessels. I can only call in 2, and they are both quite unwilling right now. That's that's very unfortunate. This guy is preparing a war against me. Yeah, that's not surprising. Hopefully we will retain our allies. Okay, so you are having a revolt from this guy, which I don't like. I don't want him to be the king here again. Your vassal Prince Ludipold of Stygianwood is arguing with his wife. She seems quite upset and they are almost screaming at each other. Well, I should intervene. Prince Ludipold of Stygianwood was upset that I interrupted a private discussion. He wanted me to stay out of the business in the future. Prince Ludipold of Stygianwood should be grateful for my help. Wow. Sometimes I'm surprised how blatant they are at the king, you know. It's not like I have the right and the power to just execute him. Absolutely not. It makes sense that you want to be a knight and join an order completely made up of men, but absolutely no. I can't afford that. Yes. You must marry this girl, and you cannot join a holy order. Because you need to make some heirs. Even though you may not like it, this empire needs you. And your duty comes before your sexual orientation. Sometimes I should read the event because I think more rebels just spawned. Yes, they did. And I wasn't sure. Well, luckily we can teleport our troops from one place to another without any kind of problem. Yeah. Good old wine. Yeah. And this guy's also doing a war against me, huh? But I can kill this guy. I'm surprised that I'm still alive with cancer for this long. Jesus, let's burn her. Sadly, that did break our alliance with her father. And you are now... Yes, of course. Who are you trying... Yeah, I thought about it. I was like, who are you even trying to fool here? Come on. Let me marry you to a new wife. Okay. The Duchess of Slinky... No, you need to marry a princess of the Imperial Reichland, for example. I would have preferred the Imperial Vassal-land. You are betrothed to my daughter, which you don't want, so you're just not going. The thing is, if I break... That's the funny thing. If I break the proposal, he's actually going to be upset, even though he doesn't want to accept it. peasants start to respect me again. And I cannot sell more of my prisoners. What kind of war are we in anyways with Bretonia here? Ah, it's a little bit of a revolt, huh? You know, you defeat the orcs at one point and they just do this at another. And we haven't even really defeated them. As you can see, they have united quite fast again. Though we did take some very important provinces for ourselves. For example, Karak 8 Peak and the Ever Peak. Once we have this, let's seek treatment for ailment. A little bit of cancer never killed anyone. Speak out of experience here. Though in the end I did actually have cancer. Though they did tell me I had some first. But then it wasn't, luckily. Yes, we should make this into a proper alliance. And they should marry. But okay. Well, we're just waiting here because we want gold. We have a lot of territories, but they're also not very built up, so we don't actually have a lot of troops from these. So that's kind of bad. Are you winning your war? I think you are. Yeah, sure. Let's just lose them. But your enemy is actually kind of strong too. Like, it's not going to be a certain victory. A traveler from the Far East reaches your court along with his personal guard. Reading from a scroll, he states that the Dragon Empire of Cathay demands a tribute of 1,000 heavenly dragons from your coffins. Your Snake Emperor has no power here. Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking. I'm not gonna give you gold. I just hope that he doesn't invade me with like 200,000 troops, which I assume he has the power to do. And you failed your war, didn't you? No, you're still preparing it. And geez, if you actually pull through with it, I'm kind of done for. But usually they can't declare war while being in debt. That is why they failed so many wars. I don't know why it took so long to actually realize that. Okay, can I please? No, okay. You should have the troops to do it yourself. Like, yeah. Please join me at my court, I suppose. I'm gonna just... How much are you worth? 250 gold, that's not bad, but you're never going to reach that. So I'm just gonna... I'm gonna let you free. Because you need to make a son. Hey, how about you marry someone from my dynasty? If I have someone. No, I don't. I don't have any kind of male that is still alive. Can I arrange a betrothal between you and a male of my dynasty? No. Really? All of my daughters do not have a single son. Well, they do, but they're not of my dynasty. Also, you have way too many eyes to be comfortable around you. And we have just deathlocked this emperor. Because he's not going to break the betrothal, but so on we. What? Your insolence has not gone unnoticed. I will henceforth punish all travelers who are suspected of having visited your city. This could be bad for trade. Circus Skull gets Cathayan embargo. Oh no. So this guy is actually my nephew, but he's not of my dynasty. But I'm gonna accept. She's going to like me a little bit more because we have marriage ties. Yeah, but could you just kill that revolt that is... What did you just say? Oh, yes, I'm your heir. I was like, did she just say she is my heir? Because that is not true. Jeez, okay, that's just another revolt. Can you join that one too, please? I had only managed to remember one of my spells and invocations the voice had whispered to me in the dark. It was long and complicated with many different ingredients, not all easy to acquire. Excuse me? I always clicked no, but I'm gonna do it. This spell will benefit me. And I'm attractive now. Holy shit. That is actually kind of nice. Hey, what about you? You might have the gold someday. And then we have this guy over here, who's probably never going to have the gold. So release him from our prison. And you know what? Release this girl from our prison as well. She has never done anything wrong but being born and then pushed into this rebellion. She didn't choose to lead their fight. Hey, he's finally accepting this marriage because he has no other choice. So with a little bit of luck, my dynasty is one day sitting on the throne of the Imperial Reichland because I've made the right choice. Isn't that nice? And look at that, we nearly have enough gold. We're closing in on that last bit, the last stretch here. And we have a red man with cancer. The Everpeak. It's fully under our control. It's also very... you are my Cordia, and my Cordia has suggested to join the Holy Order of the Sigmund 5 Faith. Princess Gordo, sure. Means I can marry... Oh, what? Oh, okay. The Princess of... Oh, sure, dude. Marry the Princess of Nordland. Get me another kingdom here under my rule. No. Actually, that I should have agreed to, because let's not do it again, because I'm already attractive, so... I just need to kill all of her other childs. She doesn't have a lot of land, granted. But I'm gonna make an alliance with her too. And maybe my dynasty will one day rule her lands. Just as they will rule the Imperial Reichland. The Midlander Reconquest of Souls, which, you know, I think they're gonna take it. I don't think I can do much against that. Nor do I want to. Why are you declining? Can't hate me that much that you don't want to beat greenskin hordes ravaging our land. Well, can I raise... just raise my own troops here. Not the chips. We don't need the chips. I don't think I've used chips once in this campaign. Which makes sense. I mean, where do we want to sail? Everything is rather available through land. Be intrigue focused, whoever you are. I think you are one of my daughters. Sometimes after long campaigns I do lose a little bit of, you know, overview of who is actually my family. We are so close. We are so close. And the negative events are, you know, slowly but surely going away. I really want the trade post here. The thing is, I don't want to spend the points on this. But that's just 120 points, and that did not... yeah, that gave me another point at trade post. Because the Everpeak is going to give us a lot of gold, I reckon, because it is the starting point of this trade route. Yes, sure. Gee, stop with the rebellions! Your faithful and trusted hunting dog has finally taken his last breath. Long he has served you since you first received him as a puppy from this really creepy dude. But now it's time to bury your old friend. I will bury him in the castle garden. So where is this rebellion? Up there. Because I didn't see it anywhere south. And apparently... no, this is fine. Yeah, just send some of my vessels. I don't care if some decline. Just send some of them against it. They'll do it. Like a druid in the general channel. Come on. I want to build Baragvar here in this episode. Okay, this is actually scary because this guy does have the gold. Who am I trying to kill, by the way? Oh, no one, huh? I kind of want to murder this man in that case. But this orc. But I doubt that we're gonna be able to do it. We could do it if I bribe a lot of these people, but as I just said, I want the gold to and not bribe them. As you might know, gold is quite nice to have. It is not much. It is not much we need anymore. I'm just gonna... This episode is only ending once I have rebuilt... not rebuilt, but once I've ordered the rebuilding of Karak 8 Peak. And of course I mean the Ever Peak. I doubt that this guy is ever going to rebuild Karak 8 Peak, to be honest. Can I do it for him? I think I can, yes. I might do it for him one day. Though, he's going to be very powerful if I do so. I'm also going to give this title away, I think. I know it sounds stupid because it gives me... No, actually, now that I think about it, that is stupid. Why would I do that? It gives me 2,000 troops. Yeah. I shouldn't give that away. Yeah, call the witch hunters. Yes, call the witch hunters. What is Britannia doing at the moment? Like, we're fighting this guy for Nordland, which there's nothing to be done for us. Let's see. Everpeak is not making that much money, to be honest. But I can upgrade that trade post, and I'm gonna do so. Yes, call the witch hunters. Yes, call the witch hunters. Okay. Luckily, this war is over. The Crusade for Bestone has failed. Yes, of course, call the witch hunters. Can't believe there's actually still Sylvania. And it seems like the orcs broke up. And even Talabegland is a thing now. Our cousins of culture. And religion, of course. So, are you actually planning on finishing this civil war at some point, or is this just going to be the norm now? I mean, this guy's winning the rebellion, but he actually lost a lot of his troops, so he might lose the next battle, and that's going to be it for the rebellion. So where are you going? You are preparing a... You are a weak boss. You're attacking this guy in a war already and preparing another war against me. My co-conspirator... Jeez, I don't... his death is worth it. But it's going to delay our progress here quite a lot. Yeah, but we can upgrade the trade post of Everpeaks even more. And my plot is revealed. That's bad. Oh jeez, we actually spent a lot of gold on this one. We might not be able to do it this episode then, in that case. Not like this, at least. The assassins are destroyed. Good riddance. Ransom all of our prisoners. We are going to join you against the Black and White Empire. Yeah, I think maybe Nordland is not going to be a thing that we're going to have. Now that I think about it. Is there someone in my court that I could easily kill and that has a lot of gold? For example, this priest. Do you have a lot of gold? You do have a lot of gold. But I know I need to kill these guys that are under my rule. Because if I inherit their titles, I'm gonna get a lot of gold out of them. Or I could just banish him. I don't think I'm gonna have much luck here. Well, maybe I can take someone prisoner. Princess Catherine of Adria. She likes me, but she doesn't actually have the gold to pay me either way. And she has a rebellion at her hand right now. Which she's losing because she can't actually... Oh, maybe, I don't know. She's losing it at least. So we failed to kill this orc, but he's also going to fail his war because he's poor. So that's good. And you are being beaten by Zufbar. Yeah, there you go. The vampires of Strigos have been taken care of. Is Zufbar still a... Yes, the runes of Zufbar, okay. I kind of want to take these territories at some point, but for now I should probably focus on the Badlands, because these stupid orcs are so strong, and if I don't kill them, that could be a big problem. I'm gonna end the episode here. I thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, then consider leaving a like and a comment down below. And sadly, we weren't able to rebuild Karak 8 peak here. And with that, I mean the Ever peak, which is Karaz or Karak, of course. But maybe next episode. Until then, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, then consider leaving a like and a comment down below. I think I said that already. Take care. Bye.